I'm Sybil. I'm going to be doing the immersion on yoga therapy for athletes, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what the program is going to offer. We're going to talk about the athletes and what sort of person are they and how can we motivate them to come actually in to do an individual private session or a group of sessions, or how can we create a class format that's really appropriate for them. Well, the biggest thing is athletes don't really care so much about pain and discomfort. What they care about is function and performance. So I work a lot with triathletes. I work with people that are marathon runners. I work with people that are downhill biker riders. And what they're looking for is they want to do better, right? They want to perform better. They want to compete better. They want their times to be better. So if we can speak to them in those terms, and if we can talk to them a bit about just improving function, how the body is moving, that when the body moves better, they do better. They get that. That makes sense to them. So we'll spend some of our time discussing this and discussing how to actually really meet them where they are rather than where we think we want them to be. The other part of it is that I look at a body and see why the body's working the way that it is. I see a lot of people with very inflamed and very tight and strong and sore, achy QL and lats. So down the quadratus lumbatum and down through the lats. Down in through there, they get really tight and over, they're rigid, right? And so the question is, why is that overworking? Why is that doing what it's doing? So I don't provide a lot of stretches for that area. I look at the function of how the body's moving and the joints closest to it. So we do a lot of hip and leg work and improving how the leg bone and the pelvis have a relationship. We also then want to look at how do the ribs have a relationship with the pelvis. And obviously what's going through that is the spine. So the mobility of the spine. Once we get the body moving better, those muscles settle down, yeah? So a lot of what we'll be doing in this immersion is taking a look at these bodies, seeing what we see, noticing how they're moving, and then we just try to get them to improve how they're moving, and what happens is the pain and discomfort goes down. Function goes up, they perform better. So some of the examples I can share with you, I've had people that have given up running, they've done everything possible to try and get rid of the pain that they have in their body. I bring them down the floor, do tiny little exercises, we get the joints working better, we get a bit more rotation in the spine, and lo and behold, they're able to get back and start running again and do it with quite a bit of ease, and their function goes up. They don't take a lot of time to get better. It's really about quieting some of the parts of the body that are overworking. So there's a little bit of what we're going to do. I talk about moving smoothly and silently and really letting our body be more of a place of unwinding and surrender than about going in and stretching. Yeah, the stretching with the athletes just it works to some degree, but I find that it really is not enough. A lot of them stretch already and still have lots and lots of problems and lots of things going on where they end up with quite a bit of pain, and eventually they're not able to perform as well as they had in years gone by. So that's a little bit of what we're going to do. It's going to be a fun and exciting weekend. Lots of discussions, lots of hands-on looking at athletes bodies, figuring out how they move, why they're moving the way they are, and see if we can shift that pattern for them. So I look forward to meeting all of you.